Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lizzie. It's good to see you, sort of. I hope you're doing well, feeling good. This reading tonight, also, I just want to give a quick shout out before I get started. Thank you for all your support out there, for all your new subscribers and my old subscribers, and all the comments. I love and appreciate you all so much. I don't say that enough. So I need to say it to you all the time because that's how I feel. Anyway, enough with the gushy. I don't like gushy very much. Newsflash. But anyway, this is a twin flame check-in. I did a love energy check-in yesterday for any kind of love situation, but this is for the twin flamers out there to see where you are in your journey. This is the most decks I've pulled for a single reading, so this is going to be the juicy, nitty-gritty, probably from the beginning to the end. I just let them take it, but just to give you an idea, this is a stack per pile, and we're going to do some charms. So it's going to be all exclusive. Every detail I can pull from them for their lives and their higher self coming at you. So, if you are a twin flame, this is a good place to be. I don't do these very often. I feel like the twin flame journey is very personal, and I try not to dig too much into it, just to give you the details you need, but I'm going to really pick this apart for you in the good way. So, let's pick a pile. It just helps you get in the right energy for yours. It kind of is a feminine topic for the items that I picked for pick a pile, but it doesn't have to be. Guys, just use your imagination. I actually cut some of these off. I bought clothes for my dog not when she was a puppy, and now she's too big, so I cut some things off to put on when I have like a kid. I can put them on patches like on their jeans or whatever. I say stupid shit like this all the time. But anyway, pile number 1 is the princess. This was actually on a little doggy sweater. Super cute. I loved it. I didn't want to throw it away, so I cut it out. I mean, I threw the rest of it away, but I just cut this out. Pile 1, are you a princess or a prince? For a boy. Just pretend it says prince. Anyway, pile number 2 is the princess kitty. Or no, we'll call her the kitty queen. Because it's more... Pile 2, you're the kitty queen. Just a little keychain I have. And pile number 3 is the cute little crown was on the same sweater I cut up. Super cute, right? It would make a cute patch for a little kid. So pile 1, prince or princess. Pile 2, the kitty queen. Super adorable. And pile 3, the crown. Not the show. By the way, I gave up. I watched, I think, all of season 1, and then I skipped to the last season because I only really know, like, starting from Princess Diana-ish is when it came to my country, and then I only watched like 3 episodes. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it. I don't know why it irritates me so much, but it does. A lot of people like that show. I'm not talking shit. Just wanted to say I'm not a fan of it. I won't be watching it. Sorry. It makes her seem like I'm not a diehard, like, oh my god, super obsessed with Princess Diana. I loved her. I liked watching her when she was on. I stopped and watched it, but I wasn't like a diehard. But it made me angry how they portray her, and I'm not even a diehard. So I don't understand why so many people like this show. But anyway, why that comes out of my mouth, I don't know. Just being real. I'm going to take a drink and we'll get into pile number 1. We're also going to do some charms. And I like to do something live for you. Hopefully I don't forget. I meant to do charms yesterday and I forgot all 3 times. I didn't really sleep yesterday. It's okay though. I got a little sleep today. See you soon, pile 1. Hi there, pile 1. You picked the prince or princess. Hello, little royals out there. Just kidding. Just being silly. Let's start with your charms so I don't forget. It's actually my Valentine's box. Isn't that cute? $1 holler. It says, true love doesn't have a happy ending. True love has no ending. Dollar store special. I love the dollar store. I could live there. I'm kind of a cheap bastard. It's okay though. I'm crafty. I like doing stuff with stuff. And spending the littlest amount of money possible makes me happy. I'm not judging if you like to spend money. Go for it. I like to be cheap. I'm like one of those ones. People try to pretend like they're wearing designers. I'm like, no, I got this for $1. I get all excited. People are like, about me, probably. I can feel their attitude. Like, oh God, here we go. She's going to give me a spiel about all this money she saved. I don't like silence, guys. I'm finding that out. If there's silence, I'll just start talking. I'm like, sorry, I don't like the quiet. Let's get your charms. Ooh, believe in this connection. Got a lot of letters. Believe in you. That's how you make your dreams come true. You got to raise your vibes here if you want this person to come in your life. You got a rainbow, which is a good omen. Happy ending for you. All things are possible if you believe. Oh my God. So it's really taking you to come back to the belief here that this is your twin flame, that this is a connection that can work out. We've got the crocodile, the cheetah, and the rhino, and the skunk, and the little woodchuck. Porcupine. I think it's a porcupine. I don't know. We're just going to say porcupine. Oh, we got some birthstones, astrology signs. We got Scorpio and Aries, Pixie. All right, let me break this down for you. Alligator is, this is like you hiding your feelings. Like I just see an alligator and all you can see is the two eyes. This is why I don't like alligators. I used to live in Florida and I was walking home one night and I was like, and I heard this. I'm like, the fuck is that? They're thinking I'm gonna get murdered. Total city girl in the middle of nowhere, like, what the fuck was that noise? Ah! I couldn't see anything, and all of a sudden, I looked down in the ditch, and all I could see was these two little beady eyes. I'm like, oh fuck. Please be a baby crocodile. Please be a baby alligator, something small. And like, I was watching it, and I just kept walking faster, and like, I could only see it until the street light ended, but that fucker was following me the whole time. And all I could see was his eyebrows, which was like the scariest part of all. I'm like, this thing's gonna eat me! Like, walked to the other side of the road, but there was also a ditch over there, so I freaked myself out. I was walking in the middle of the road, and I'm like, oh, I'm probably gonna get hit by a car. Oh, this is not a good time. Needless to say, I started running. But I feel like this is you with your connection. You're just like not showing your feelings, not putting yourself out there. You're just hiding like a little alligator, following them home like a total creeper, never knowing if you're going to come out and take a big bite or if you're just going to leave them alone. From that day on, after that, I always walked around with a flashlight at night. I'm like, there's fucking crocodiles. I'm from New York. I don't have this problem. The locals thought I was hilarious. But whatever. You live and you learn. It was scary, okay? I didn't grow up dealing with these creatures. With skunk, I just feel like you might be a little bit self-sabotaging. Might have a stinky attitude about this whole relationship with your guard up. Freaking out. Like skunks get scared and they spray. So you're like getting freaked out about this connection and sabotaging it and making it stinky so your loved person runs away. Doesn't have to be physical stinky. Just trying to be a little goofy for you. Rhino is you're very protective. Also, I heard endangered species. Like you feel like you're not capable of love here, or like your love is dying. How about this side? It has more black on it than this side, and it's really bothering me right now. So I focus on all the wrong shit. Sorry, guys. I'm just me. Deal with it. I have to. I'm stuck in this body. Cheetah, like you're running. You're the runner right now. Like, I know. I'm protecting my heart. I don't want this love. But you are very much in love with this person, even if you're lying to yourself. They're affecting your heart space, and you don't like it with this rhino attitude. So you're running full speed in the other direction, or you did. Book it. we'll get the truth of it. You are gifted. I feel like you are spiritually inclined. Maybe you're starting to wake up spiritually. Pixie. Could be studying twin flames. You could be studying your own abilities. Maybe when you meet your twin flame or you figure out you have one, you become spiritually inclined because you have a bigger purpose here. Most twin flames are gifted in some areas. Not everybody expresses it, but I feel like you, even if you're not talking about it to other people, you're curious about it. Very defensive in your protective shell. Being a bit prickly to your love interest here. Let's get your letters. We got Q, 2 C's. Let me see if I can spell something before. I've got a lot of letters. Alright, so you got a Q, 2 C's, 2 K's, a D, an O, a T, F, and S. So I got Dot, Todd, Cod, like Cape Cod. STO, they're putting that together. That might be someone's initials. Divine Feminine, DF, look at that. So you might be the Divine Feminine or you're the Divine Masculine thinking about your DF. Double K. Good thing we don't have one more K. That would get awkward and racist. Watch it, Spirit. These are dangerous times. Oh my God, have a sense of humor. It's okay to laugh out there. Don't get upset. I'm not in that group. I don't like that group. I'm just saying. Awkward. We'd have to say that 3 times. What is CC? Is that their nickname, CC? Do you have 2 C's in your name? Cot. Toss. One more S would be toss. I don't know. I'll say them one more time. You can pause and get a pen if you want. Write them down. You got 2 K's, 2 C's, a T, an O, an S, a Q, a D, and a F. And then, of course, you had Scorpio. Passionate. You're very passionate about this person, but you're feeling a little stung. Maybe you stung them with your bitterness, or they stung you, or you're afraid of getting hurt by love again. Aries, courageous. You want to be strong. You want to come in and be like, listen, this is how I feel. You want to embrace love again, but I feel like you're very scared about getting hurt here. Or maybe you were hurt. We'll get some more. This is just the beginning. Thinking about that crocodile again. It's freaking me out. Alright, I did some channeled songs. We got Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, Let's Make Love. Super hot, sexy song. The lyrics are, let's make love all night long until all your strength is gone. Hold on tight, just let go. I want to feel you in my soul. Until the sun comes up, let's make love. Okay, so even though you're running, you're like very, very in your feels. You feel a soul connection to this person. You know that they're going to change your life. You know that. And like you're growing more into this person every day. You might have sexual dreams about them. You're longing for their touch. I mean, this is what I'm hearing. I'm just spitting it out. I'm not trying to embarrass you, but you are all up in your bounce chicka want want feels for this person. And that's totally fine. Especially if it's your twin flame. I like the bounce chicka want want level. It's like the honeymoon phase. Alright, you also got, ooh, I love this song. Mr. Big, I'm the one who wants to be with you. The lyrics are, hold on, little girl, show me what he's done to you. Stand up, little girl, a broken heart can't be that bad. When it's through, it's through. Fate will twist the both of you. So come on, baby, come on over. Let me be the one to show you. I'm the one who wants to be with you. Deep inside your heart, you know it's true. I love that song. I used to blast it when I was a little girl. Over, like, literally made my, like, if it came on my mom's tape, I'd be like, rewind it! Play it again! Rewind it! My mom's like, ah! Like, she would sing it with me the first 3 times after that. She's like, can we listen to a different song, please? I'm like, no. You make me listen to Half Breed 27 times while you're cleaning. It's my turn. That was one of the songs. I'm old. I had to, like, rewind, play. We didn't have cool CDs at that point. I mean, I'm sure they did. We just couldn't afford it. I remember the first day I got the boombox. Like the big honking, big-ass boombox with batteries. You couldn't even plug it in. I used to carry it around my yard like I was king shit. Just blasting music. It's probably why I'm mostly deaf in this ear. Thanks, 80s, 90s. God damn it. 90s. I was born in 84. Anyway, so they're either with someone and you want to steal them away, or this is you recognizing how they feel about you, or both. You could be mirroring. So here's some details about your love situation. And then I have details about how you see this person or what you think the relationship will be like. So, same old story with the heart here. You're fighting your feels about being scared. You're fighting your fear about letting someone in. It's very hard for you to let someone in. You're a very guarded person naturally. Hello. I'm totally that way. I'm not going to judge you. I am like the worst. Like you have to climb over a moat, then break down the castle walls, and then find me somewhere in the castle because I'll still be hiding to get in my soul. Like, fuck off. No. I won't run. Even if I like you, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done running. But I still run for a little bit. I don't make it easy. It's like Tom and Jerry, but in a love situation. Stuck in dreamland. So maybe you only play with this person in the 5D, or it's only in your head at this point. You never really like expressed your feelings or talked about it. Or you're so like fantasized mode about what your life will be together, what your feelings are. You maybe don't want to take it out of dreamland and make it a reality just yet. Running on empty, overloaded with work. Oh dear. You are pulling me out there, bottom. You're distracting yourself. You're pouring yourself into work to not feel this connection, to not talk about it, to not even go there. You're like, fuck this. I don't need. You're hiding in the castle like I do sometimes. Hiding, even though you're like, I want that one. Nope, I'm gonna run and hide. Oh my god, they're going away. Don't go away, but I'm not coming out of my hiding space. No. Oh my god, they're leaving. No, don't leave. Oh, no, I don't want to move out of my hiding space. That's what you're doing in yourself. I totally get it. You're pulling me. I've gotten better with that, actually, but the last time, which was, I don't even know, like 13 years ago now, I ran far and fast. They caught me, though. Damn it. You chose another lover over me, and it broke my heart. Oh, no. So, this person chose another lover over you, or you chose another lover over them, recognizing you hurt them. Take what resonates to your story. It's collective, I have to say both. I want to work this out and start new. I want peace between us two. You want to dead the past. You're moving in a positive direction, but you're still very fearful about this, and I have a feeling it has to do with rejection. I no longer care what others will say. I want you. Ooh, so there might be some haters not wanting this connection, or they were worried about what other people would say. Now they're like, fuck that, I don't care. Okay, so this could be how you see your person, or how your person sees you. We got Tyra Banks. To me, it's like very pretty. Could be a model. Interesting look. Could be African American. Lisa Lampanelli. Yes. Has a dirty sense of humor. Silly, good sense of humor. Merida. Could be Celtic, red hair. Ooh, Romeo and Juliet. You're feeling like this could be a tragedy. like this love could end your life. Not like death, but like destroy you somehow. Or this is recognizing that two houses might not like each other, like their bloodlines coming together. Capulets and the Montagues. Isn't that what it is? I don't fucking know. It's been so long. It's ridiculous. Can't you just let people love each other? What's wrong with you? Anyway, you got a wake-up call. You are recognizing that this connection isn't going to go away. It's not something that's just like a lusty situation or just about sex. You're realizing that this is a very soul connection. I skip words sometimes. My brain goes faster than my mouth. But yeah, you're definitely onto the fact that this is a twin flame or at least a soulmate. Somebody very important. Change tracks. You might want to change lovers here. Get out of a relationship, or you want them to get out of the relationship, or this is you recognizing you're not running anymore. Tune out distractions. This is you focusing on work. You don't want to think about this person. You don't want to talk about this person. You're just not ready to go there, or at least this could be past tense. Let's get what you're dreaming about, or what your person is dreaming about you. I'm not concentrating so much on one side. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. If it sounds like you, it's explaining your situation. If it sounds like your person, switch the energies, okay? Youth. You could have known this person as a child, or in another life you knew them as a child. But to me, this is recognizing maybe you both had similar, maybe not similar circumstances when you were a child, but you both had rough childhoods, and this is you like loving and supporting your inner children. Dreaming of a strong friendship as well. Loneliness. You're watching this person from afar, or this person is watching you from afar. With all this ice, you feel like the relationship's dead. Maybe you made a mistake, or they left you. You're feeling left out in the cold, and you're very alone about that. Wealth. Maybe you put this person on a pedestal, or they put you on a pedestal. Or you're trying to focus on work to raise that money to give them a good life here. Wanting to give them everything with this giant ring. I feel like you don't have enough to offer. Maybe that's why you're working so hard. Time. You could be seeing past life, or recognizing you've had more than one life together. You feel like you've known them for all of your time. Definitely Egyptian vibes going on with that one. All right, let's talk about your shadow work. What are you facing? What is your person facing? Blinded to pain. You're trying to ignore the fact that you got stung in love. You don't want to deal with it. I'm not sure if this is from your person or past lovers or both. You're not recognizing that maybe you stung your person by being a little prickly, by pulling away, by choosing other people. This could be past tense, or currently just not willing to accept or even face or think about the pain part of love in your life. We have anger and chains, feeling stuck in a situation, feeling angry that they're with other people. Kind of stuck in a little bit of ego and bitterness right now. Envious gluttony. Yeah, you're envious about them and their relationship and where they're at, or this person that you're thinking of is feeling that way towards you. Wishing that you had a life with the person you really want, which is the soul connection. Wanting to be happy like other people, not wanting to be scared of love, not wanting to hide your feelings anymore, but not necessarily being brave enough to do so. You could be looking at happy couples like, it's so annoying, but it's really not, because that's what you want. You're just like, why can't I be that brave? Why can't I be that strong? Naked before the stars. You feel like this person can see right through you, and it scares the fuck balls out of you. They could read you better than you can read yourself, and that makes you extremely uncomfortable. I've been in that spot before. The first time someone ever I was with that could like see through all my bullshit Because I put on a brave face a lot. Like, I hide and mask my feelings for most of my relationships. Or, like, if I was uncomfortable, I didn't want people to know that. I just got used to, like, here's me, my real me, and let me just build an entire castle and a fake face that blinks. So, when they could see through the castle, and they're, like, peeking around the moat, like, no, I'm not interested in this one. You. Like, what? You can see me? Oh, fuck. I've had that moment. That's right. I totally get it. I hope that I explained that right. I'm just saying, I get that when someone sees you and you're like, fuck. That moment happens. That's where you're at. Been there. I metaphorically poop my pants too. It's okay. Spirit Keepers of the West. You might live out west. A new dawn. Like, you're trying to change your ways, but you're very stuck in your fear, and you're not quite over all your pain and hardships. But this person is like the light of your life. Like, you can't deny that anymore, that they've changed you forever. Thunder drum. Like, this is you gaining that courage, working up that nerve to not let fear rule your life anymore, to not let love scare you away, to gain everything you need, working hard to gain money, to gain confidence, to gain everything you need to have this love. This is you beating that drum like, rain down on me. Let's get this storm over with. I want to face it. I don't want to run from it anymore. Spirit Keeper of the North. So one of you could be in the west, one of you could be in the north here. But this is that freeze out. Either you froze them out or they froze you out. But this love is like frozen in time. You haven't put any energy in it. It's like dying, waiting for spring sun to come out and defrost your hearts. You want to melt your heart. Feel something again. Come alive. Shapeshifter. You are somebody who can adapt anywhere, but you were a lot like how I used to be. Like, building this whole self that everybody sees, but you're actually living behind it, not letting anyone in to your castle. But this is you recognizing in yourself that you've just kind of adapted, but you haven't really been yourself, and this is you wanting to be yourself, like take everything off and just be able to function as your true self. That's good. It all starts with the want, and it doesn't happen overnight. It took me years to strip down that moat and castle, and sometimes I put that moat right back up. It depends on how strongly I feel. I still do the fuck a duck. No, thank you. But yes, thank you. No, yes. You have that tug of war in yourself. I get it. Happens to the best. Most people who love strongly are the hardest to read and the hardest to get to know and the hardest to earn their love. But let me tell you, they are loyal till the day they die because they don't like putting this energy out for nothing. And if they already have that connection, they're not going to let it die. So it's important to them, especially when they let you in. That's a big, huge step. They don't just be like, okay, I'm done, bye. They're not those kind of people. So it's worth it. It's worth fighting through the moats. Everybody has reasons for moats. It's basically, I'm learning how we cope with our traumas in life. Every bad thing that happens, you put another brick into that castle. Build a little bit deeper of a moat. Like it's a reaction to life. It's no more your fault than the water splitting a rock. It's just the evolution of time. Okay, so we have the butterfly. This is you. You want this relationship to evolve. You want it to get off the ground. So you're changing yourself. Getting out of that fear. Getting out of the hardships and the pain and hiding yourself. You don't want to do that. You want to be comfortable in your own skin and confident. And that's what you're working on, which is okay. There's a lot of passion. You're like totally overwhelmed about this person. This person is totally overwhelmed about you. Insane chemistry. Exactly. With your Let's Make Love song, you're both feelies for each other. Healing heart. That's what you're doing. You're healing your heart up. You've been burned, and you've been burned hard. That's the reason why you have a castle in the first place. I'm very patient with people with castles because I have the biggest castle of them all. I recognize it in myself after I've stripped down rock after rock after rock, and I don't even think my castle's completely all the way gone, but I respect people who have castles because you've been through a lot, and you need to be careful and patient and confident in your own self. That castle took years to build. It's going to take years to demolish. Be patient, but I see you doing the work. Clappy clap for you. Good job. Alright, Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. But you're still hesitating. You want to fire that shot out. Funny story. I don't know if you can see it, but I have Cupid arrow earrings on. You want to fight. You want to fight for this connection, but you're fighting yourself more. You're still a little scared. That's okay. It's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Like I said, you have trauma. Like if your tissue in your heart was trauma, you have layers and layers and layers and layers and layers. You're like the donkey said. You're like the Shrek. You're like an onion. You have layers. You're a little bit like Shrek. I'm getting those vibes where you're just you don't necessarily like people or letting people in. You just want to live by yourself in the swamp in your own little paradise and be left alone. But then this person came in your life like donkey and it won't go away. It's aggravating to you, but it's the point now where donkey has solidified that friendship and you literally die for them and their weird little dragon donkey babies. You're like in it to win it. You grew that connection even though you were Shrek the whole time, like, man, get out of here, this is my swamp. You've let them in. But love is coming. You might bump into them in a serendipitous way. Still have some codependency here. You might be involved in other people. They might be involved with other people. But this is you still clinging to that castle. Still needing that moat. You haven't completely let go to let this person in. You want to. You want to be your true self. You want to let them in. Lower the drawbridge. Come across my moat and enter my castle where I can protect you. But you just won't drop the bridge. You're just like standing there looking at the button like, I want to press it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stare at you in this weird, quiet stare off and hope you don't walk away. That's where you are right now. Yeah, you retreated. If this is not you, this is your person. Again, switch the energy. I'm giving you the full scoop here. But this is you also recognizing that you want to put the energy in. You want to be light. You want to be confident. You want to be friends. You want to have a connection with this person. You don't want to run away. But your past traumas and all of your pain kind of made you. You're hiding behind your moat, but wishing that you could lower that bridge. You want to lower that bridge. You're getting there. Just still a little bit attached to your fear here. There's some religious factors. Religious factors can be actual religions, different religious beliefs. It could be family drama, two different cultures, different languages, or this could be like marriage. Okay. What else do we have? Creativity, deceit, victory, appreciation, shame. You're a very creative person. You feel things deeply, but you don't express your feelings. You're like emotionally blocked. Maybe you don't know how. You don't know how to be like, listen, you light up my fucking world. You rock my boat. Whatever you need me to tell you, I wish I could just get it out of my mouth. Maybe creativity is a way of how you express your feelings. You could maybe write a song. You could put out a pretty floral arrangement that you made by hand. You could paint them a picture. Like you physically have a hard time speaking. So you like to show your emotions better than speaking it. I think that's fine. I mean, you should always get to the point where you can tell people how you feel. You will get there one day, especially with the right person. But if the only way you can get it out of your body is in a creative way, that's still a step forward. And if that person doesn't appreciate it, they're not your one. I think that, especially with this butterfly, maybe creativity is helping you evolve. Maybe you're responding to music. You're feeling more like maybe for the first time in your life you're listening to music and your eyes are just welling up and crying. Because that happened to me. As I evolved and came from this cold, I'm not going to show anybody myself, only me is going to know me. As I slowly evolved into someone who's very open and can, like right now, I'll tell you exactly what I'm feeling when I'm feeling it. I have no fucking problem. Well, to a point. If you matter a lot, I might write you a letter. But I still get it out of my body. Maybe you should write a letter. Maybe that's why that came out of my mouth. But anyway, the one point where I knew I was really coming out of my frozen zone is I couldn't listen to certain songs without literally bawling my face off. I couldn't push my feelings back anymore. I couldn't watch movies without bawling my face off, especially like rape movies or like women being assaulted. I fucking lost my shit. I couldn't hide it anymore, and I knew, as annoying as it was, I was defrosting my soul. Because there was a point where I could just sit there numb, but inside I was fucking screaming. But now I can get that pain out of my body and not sit there like a fucking robot. I knew that's a step, is what I'm saying. I feel like that's where you're at. You're like feeling all these things like, why can't I get my... And it also was frustrating because it's like, what the fuck? Why am I crying? Oh my god, my eyeballs are leaking again. Stop it. Why do I want to tell people all these romantically sappy shit? Like, why do I want to... Oh, I love this sweater. Let me just, like, I'm turning into a weirdo. I was definitely in those feels as I was opening up and evolving as a person. It's like you maybe are driving yourself crazy in that sense as well, but it's 100% normal. We all go through that. All us frozen little bodies walking around this earth, and when we're warming up and trying to feel, we go through that. Like, why can't I just stop crying? Or why am I so fucking emotional? Why can't I get my feelings down on lock? Why can't I be this robot anymore? Because you do. You fight yourself. You go from wanting to cry and wanting to be open to, nope, I'm going to go right back to robot mode. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to be an emotional person. No. So you're like fighting yourself, and that's where you're at. Like, I'm not this emotional sap, but I want to be. But I want to be a robot too. It's not a fun time, I know. You will get through it. It's okay. 100% normal. You have to see, you've been wearing masks. This is you hiding behind your castle, pretending like you are not fighting yourself to let that moat down. You're Shrek in the swamp saying, go away, donkey, I don't give a fuck about you. And then donkey leaves and you're like, I miss donkey. You're deceiving your own self and you're deceiving the world around you because, again, that's your trauma. That's how you kind of raised yourself. It's a learned trait that you slowly get out of, step by step. The fact that you are feeling with the shame that you put up that mask and you weren't hiding, or you were hiding your true feelings. The fact that you feel shame about that, you are doing better than you think. You've moved mountains a little bit. You will have a victory, and I feel like this appreciation is because this person made you not want to be frozen anymore. And they're changing and evolving you for the better. It's annoying and it's a fight for yourself and you're very uncomfortable. But I think you're realizing without this person you would have just walked through life as a frozen mute robot. And at the end of the day, as long as we are these little robots, we don't really want to be. It's just our pain and our trauma, and we don't know how to process it and we don't know how to deal with it. So we built ourselves into this robot so we could survive. It's a survival mechanism. A lot of people with PTSD do this. If you've been to combat, that's very common. If you've been through a life trauma, assault, abuse, any kind of situation, whether from your parents or romantic, it doesn't matter. It's how you survive. It's absolutely 100% needed for your survival during the time. There comes a point where you have to let that go. You can't be this robot forever. You can't be this emotional mute. And that's what you've come to learn from this person and this connection, because that's called divine timing. At some point, the universe says, okay, like, you don't just need to survive anymore. Now you need to be happy. It's time to put this pain away. And trust me, it's a kick in the freaking choach. Over and over and over, and you don't want to deal with it. You run from it. Like, I like my frozen center, don't feel nothing zone, because nobody can fucking hurt me. I am a badass beast. But the truth is, you were still getting hurt. You just got really good at being in denial to your own self. You weren't awoke to the world around you. You still were getting hurt. You're hurting yourself the most. This is where your appreciation and your victory comes in. You are gonna go that extra mile. You are gonna be someone who can be honest and generous verbally. Like, I still struggle with it all the time, but I am way too honest now. I mean, maybe I've created a little bit of a monster, but if you knew me when I was an emotional mute robot, if I was bleeding out, I wouldn't tell you. Now I'm like, something hurts, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not afraid of looking weak or looking like a hot mess. And that was what used to terrify me. Looking like I didn't have it all together. Looking like I was a hot-ass fucking mess and an emotional wreckage. Like, that was scary to me at one point. Now I'm like, I don't give a fuck how other people think. This is what I feel. Deal with it. You'll get there too. Where you are is where it's at. Time for a quantum leap. Ooh, Lord. Stay still until you are divinely moved. Stay in this healing mode. If you're not ready to lower that drawbridge, it isn't time yet. You still have some healing to do. Be very attuned to yourself. You're coming through a lot. I'm hearing PTSD specifically. It's all the way back from your childhood. You could also went to war, so you might have double PTSD. What can I talk? Or relationship PTSD. You're just so traumatized from a very young age. It stunted your emotional growth, and now you're like an adolescent, emotionally wise, which is okay. I'm like a young adult. I'm not that far ahead of you. And I'm 36. Some people, just are blessed with that big heart, and they can show the world and have that heart on their sleeve and do their damn thing from birth all the way through life. But those people are people who are supported, loved, cared for, don't experience traumas, And unfortunately, we all can't have that good life. You've had a rough road, and don't be ashamed for that. You got to do the work, and you got to do it in your own time. Lower that drawbridge when you're ready. Stop beating yourself up. Time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. That's what you're doing. This is you coming out of that frost. Like, here's all the frozen stuff, and you're slowly warming up. And you're like, oh, I'm coming to life. I can feel again. Even though it annoys me to feel, I'm feeling. Which is good. You're doing the work. Stop and take in the view, the return, trip the light, fantastic. That was in Mary Poppins movie. I just watched it because it's going off Netflix. And so I watched the new one. And I trip the light, fantastic. Remembered this card. I'm like, that's on one of my cards. Stop and take in the view. Look at how far you've come. Like, this was you up on top of Mount Everest, freezing to death. And now this is you down in the lake with a beautiful view, appreciating the sunset. And oh my God, you can feel your face. And you can take off your snow pants without dying. Like, you've come a long way. It's good. Rome wasn't built in the day. And you're not going to get over a year's worth of trauma. And you can't just snap your fingers and all that pain and that castle you built goes away. It's just not how it works. Trust me, I know how frustrating that is and how annoying it is to have to hear that. I was also the one in the back like, oh, I'm so sick of these fucking cliches. They're true. The return. Own your mastery. You will return to yourself. You will return to yourself freed from your pain. Like, you're always I'm never completely without my PTSD. I never will walk this earth without having some triggers. It's just, you can't live through trauma and completely erase what it does to you, but you will get to the point where, for the most part, you are happy, and when those triggers happen, like, I'm still triggered. It happens randomly. It's not every day, not even every week. Sometimes I can go a whole month without feeling anything as far as triggering or any pain. But now I'm so in tune with myself that I can really feel that. You know what to do. You don't panic. It doesn't overtake you as much. You're ready, willing, and able to control it. So you will return to yourself. Even though you're feeling like a little bit like a basket case, can't get your emotions together, living in fear, like, well, I just doesn't make any sense, this is scary. You will get past it. Keep working. Trip the light, fantastic. You're gonna get through this, basically. You're gonna be a glowing light for others when you do. You're gonna turn around and be the one telling people annoying cliches like I am. When you come through it, you have a totally different view of life and love and people, and you have empathy and you have respect. So when you see people like you are now hiding behind their mouths, you're not like, you're the one that keeps knocking on the fucking mouth door. Like, come on, you're going to be okay. You are willing to work with people more because you understand it. So you're going to go from being the one going through it to the one coaching. You might even be a light worker here. Giving and receiving. You gotta be willing to give love out and be open to receiving it. That's what you're working on right now. You will get there. Trust that third eye chakra. You have a strong intuition about people, and you know this person has a value in their life and has a strong meaning in your life. Spread your wings. Don't let fear stop you. Use it as a motivator to break down that castle. Stop allowing it to keep you from putting that drawbridge down. If you really, really want to in your soul, it's time. Use the fear as a weapon, not as a halt. It's affecting your life to the point of you can't move forward because you're letting fear keep you back. You gotta switch that and spread your wings and say, I'm not gonna let fear rule me anymore. Love abounds. Your heart's growing, you're evolving, you're healing, you're doing the work. I'm proud of you out there, pal number one. You're shining bright. Your glow up is happening whether you're seeing it or not. People will recognize a change in you, but mostly you're going to recognize a change in yourself, and this person that you want is going to see that shine. Even when you're hiding behind the moat, they're going to see that shine because you have a spiritual connection. You can't hide from that. You will have that well-deserved reward for fighting this mountain, fighting this battle, and going through this trauma and breaking down those castle walls. You will be rewarded. Spirit has got you. They will bring you the love of your life. They will bring you what you need because they don't want you to live alone on Mount Everest, frozen to death anymore, walking around like, I'm perfectly fine, except my freaking face, I can't feel it. You know, you're emotionally stunted. And it's because of your traumas, and you're doing the work, and at the end of it, you're going to feel like $1 million. You're going to feel like a king or a queen, like, yes, this is great. I'm happy. My life is good. I have someone who loves me. I have a family. I have support. Big thumbs up. You just can't let fear stop you from getting that reward. Pile number one, keep going. At your own pace, you're going to be fine. And don't feel like a hot mess. It's just part of the process. Cry your face off, laugh. Go with it. Embrace the emotions. It's how your body is releasing the pain. So stop fighting it and allow it to happen. You're on the right path, and I'm proud of you. Please hit the like and subscribe button if this is resonating, and I'll see you all next time. Hi there, pile 2. You picked the Kitty Queen. Super cute. Alright. Sorry if it's loud. I talked a lot more for pile 1, but spiritualizing needed a little bit more coaching than the other piles. So sorry if it seems unfair, but spirit pulls me where it needs to. I thought I dropped one. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, we also have Believe for You. This came out in pile number 1. You gotta believe in this connection if you want it to come into fruition here. Stop doubting out there. Pile number 2. Follow your dreams, believe in yourself, and don't give up. Don't give up on this connection. Don't give up on yourself. Working on your vibrations. Again, believe in yourself. You got this. You got this, boo-boo. Cherish the little things. Stop thinking about what you need, what you don't have. Cherish what you do have and what's good in your life. Be thankful. Ooh, got love here. You might be working on gaining up that motivation to get out there and communicate, or your person's thinking about communicating to you. You might get a letter or a text. All things are possible if you believe. This relationship, this connection is possible if you put the belief into it. Wow, we got love. You're very in love with this person. They got you all up in your feels. You got 2 hearts here. This to me is you're both feeling the same. You're both very much in a lovey vibe with each other. You got a rainbow, which is a good omen. I got the hiccups. This is going to be a good reading. Ooh, the eyeballs. Either you're stalking or your person is stalking you, watching you. Girls' night, or it could be a boys' night, like needing to get out and have a little fun and giggle and be light and stop being so intense. Might need to eat some food, comfort food. Maybe you'll go out for lunch. Pixie, one of you is very attuned to what twin flames are and is studying, researching it and vibing out hard and has a gift of insight of some sorts. Be yourself. Be your unicorn. Yeah, you're like a star seed. You could be a tarot reader as well. Spiritually inclined. Be that person. Don't hide it from the world. Got lion. Very feminine energy here. Protective. Willing to defend this love. Lionesses are the hunters. Maybe you're hunting your lover, trying to call him into you. Got some letters here. Right off the bat, I spell wood. Oh, and Ken. Look at that. Your letters are WOODKEN. So, maybe you're a Barbie looking for your Ken. That's funny. I've never had letters come out where I can just like, they literally would almost came out together. I just had to put the D there. Or woo, you're excited. Wood. Oh shit. I knew that was going to happen. God damn my little fingers. WOODKEN. Play with them if you want. I dropped some on the floor. Alright, channel songs. I got Old Town. I Want It All or Nothing at All. Specific lyrics. I know when he's been on your mind. That distant look is in your eyes. I thought with time you'd realize it's over. Over. It's not the way I choose to live, and something somewhere's got to give. As sharing this relationship gets older. You'd know I'd fight for you, but how can I fight someone who isn't even there? I've had the rest of you, now I want the best of you. I don't care if that's not fair, 'cause I want it all or nothing at all. Might be a third party in the way here. Or this person could be expressing how they are with their karmic. Maybe their karmic is on to your connection as well. Then we got, I just had to giggle because I pulled this out and I have 2 separate types, and this song came out twice, both on the card, and this, I only kept this one. But it's Bryan Adams, Please Forgive Me. It still feels like our first night together. Feels like the first kiss, and it's getting better, babe. No one can better this. Still holding on, you're still the one. First times our eyes met, feeling I get. Oh my God, why can't I read? Same feeling I get, only feels much stronger. Do you want to love? What the fuck? Let me start over. I'm my chicken scratch. Bryan Adams, please forgive me. This is one of my favorite. I just love Bryan Adams. I'm a total Bryan Adams fan girl. I love every song, and he makes me cry a lot, even if I've heard them 50 million times. Bryan Adams, please forgive me. It still feels like our first night together. Feels like the first kiss. And it's getting better, babe. No one can better this. Still holding on. You're still the one. First times our eyes met, same feeling I get. Only feels much stronger. Wanna love you longer. Do you still turn the fire on? And so, if you're feeling lonely, don't. You're the only one I'll ever want. It's my favorite part. Why can't I say it right? I only want to make it good. So if I love you a little more than I should, please forgive me. So this person is definitely referencing the fact that they're intense. You might be feeling their intensity. For sorry for it, but they just love you a lot. Don't ever think that you're not the one that they want, or that they're not still sexually attracted to you. They are. You are it for them. Like, I'm hearing these weird, funny references from Spirit. Swing! From Wayne's World. That's what I just heard. I'm old. People who are old like me will get it. Swing, swing! I can just hear them in their little basement saying that. Michael Myers is funny. Not the Halloween guy. He's not funny. He's fucking scary. Alright, here's some details about the love situation. Then I have some details about how they see you and their relationship. Ooh, home run. They want to go all the way with you. You are their slide into home, the one that they are batting that ball for, and they also want to go all the way with you. Like high school all over again. Did you get the home base? That's what they want. I'm coming for you soon. I'll fight for you. I won't take no for an answer. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. This person is hunting, and they're coming for you. They're not going to take it lightly. Like, if you say no, they're going to be like, well, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm sorry you feel this way, but I'm not living without you. Very intense. But I feel like you're going to like it. Like, you might play with them for a little bit. Like, oh, yeah, you're going to be back tomorrow. I doubt it. And then they're going to come back tomorrow, and you're going to be like, behind the door. You're going to like it. You're going to like the intensity. It's not like a stalkery, like, fuck, do I got to call the popos? It's not going to be that situation. Your ego cost you me. Ooh. Either your ego, the viewer, cost them you at some point, or vice versa, switch the energy, but there's a big-headed issue. You could have both done this to each other in the past. They are starstruck by you. They're like, this person is amazing. Everything they do, I love it. They could actually think you have a celebrity status as well. Blue's Clues. I feel like there's separation here. Like, remember the show Blue's Clues? They were trying to solve mysteries and putting the clues together. I feel like that's what they are doing. They're trying to understand where they went wrong, if they still have a chance, and you're also doing that. You're mirroring each other in that sense. I want to apologize and make this right. So your person wants to come forward and basically grovel a little bit in a good way and be like, I was an idiot, I'm sorry, or this is you. Whatever energy is correct, take what resonates to your story. Uh-oh. We have Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Powerhouse couple that might dominate worlds together. But actually, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony's real story is kind of sad. Cleopatra was losing her power, and her brother was going to kill her. And I don't feel like this is accurate to your story, but I'm just going to give you a quick history lesson. Cleopatra's brother was more superior to the people because he was a man. So her family, her brother and her were fighting for control of the country, and by siding with Mark Antony made her more powerful to the people. Then she had a kid with them. But when she went back to see Mark Antony in his own country, Mark Antony was like booted out by their own country. Like they didn't want anything to do with him. They didn't want anything to do with Cleopatra. So although they were powerhouses from afar, when each of their countries didn't go well. Well, Cleopatra was able to come ahead out of that, but Mark Antony did not. But anyway, I just feel like you're reading it saying that you're a powerhouse couple. By coming together, you're going to be legendary in some sense. People are going to feel that power aura around you. Ant-Man. On the shorter side, could be a troublemaker or always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Could be a co-parent or a single dad. Could have a record or have done some time. Could be on parole or house arrest. And could be a good thief as well. To me, I feel like they shrunk the value of this love, and now they want to like hit the button, and like they're stocky a little bit, trying to seep into your life, and they want to hit the button and be like, "Hi, I'm here." No more being little Ant-Man. I also feel like you could be dealing with a single parent here, or somebody who's co-parenting. Don't feel like they have a record or done some time, maybe, but I'm not getting those vibes. Don't feel like they're a troublemaker, but I do feel like they were maybe a troublemaker when they were younger. Ooh, Captain America. Could be a soldier, some combat experience. Could be high ranking. Could live on a base. Or has many years in service. Good soldier, good noble person. Your person could have been in the military or currently is. Could have been an actual captain. Or you are, which take what resonates. Lisa Simpson, a brain, smart person, musical, very logical minded, maybe even a little nerdy. Yay for the nerds. Make no judgments. Maybe in the past you've been a little judgy to your person and your person's been a little judgy to you, but I feel like there's been some anger and tension involved. You gotta let that go. Focus on having that success, being that power couple, coming in for the victory. Let go of the past and enjoy the future. You can't hold on to resentments and hold on to hurt. You gotta forgive and forget. What are you dreaming about? Food. You could be dreaming about going out to eat, dating them, making them a meal, taking care of them, nourishing them. You feel like they're a blessing to your life. A blessing. Oh, country. A blessing. Let me not forget the G. Like, this person woke you up. Like, you're getting a lot of downloads at night. Your third eye is like, boing, off the charts because of this love person. You could be worrying about that they're only after your money. Or maybe you feel like you don't have enough to offer them. Ooh, you're thinking about having some babies, or maybe you knew them as a child. Or maybe they're picturing you raising their kid, being a good parent. Ooh, my ears are ringing. Somebody's talking about me. Alright, so what are the shadow work you're doing? Got sacrifice, so they're making some cuts here. Or you're making some cuts. You might have to leave a relationship. You might have to move to be together. You're facing what you need to let go of that doesn't serve you or your future together. I won't cry for you, standing in your pride, being a little bit prideful here. A little cold, a little bitter. Alone in the world, feeling like they left you behind here. And you're very upset about that. This is something you got to face and heal. Parasite, you might feel like they're sucking off your energy. Or you just can't get this person off your mind. Almost to the point of like, maybe you feel like they're a parasite to your brain. Ooh, ancestors are coming in to help you. This is definitely a past life bond here. You're getting a lot of, this is Stonehenge. I heard England. just telling you what I'm hearing. But you're definitely seeing a lot about your past lives in sleep. Spirit of air, very in your feels. Very dark night of the soul. Feeling lost without them. Ego medicine. Spirit's coming in to heal you. Help do that healing work. And this is you wanting to heal the past. The past traumas from past lives. That otherworldly wisdom. Circle of life. You always come back to each other. You're recognizing that that's a pattern. That you're coming back for this person. Because you always do. Okay, what else do we have? Ooh, love call. You're thinking about reaching out for that communication. You might be wanting to write a letter. You got letter earlier. You want to talk. You want to express your feelings. You want to apologize here. Ascending. Transcending obstacles. Learning expansion. New phase. You're preparing for union. You're doing that growing work. Facing all your shadow work. Paradise. This person makes you very happy. You see a good life with them. You want to be playful. You want to enjoy each other. You don't want to fight and argue. Self-indulgent. Focus on self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. That's what you're doing right now, or your person is doing right now. They're sitting in their time out, doing their healing work so they don't come at you with a bunch of bullshit, or you don't come after them with a bunch of bullshit. You're trusting spirit here. Your person's trusting in the divine timing as well. There's a lot of chemistry on both sides. You're both very much in your heart space for each other. There's a lot of attraction. You're both very much swing, swing for each other. You're letting your friends help you. This is like that girls' night, boys' night out, trying to have some fun, helping you get back to yourself to heal on both sides. I feel like you're mirroring each other. Discipline, life force. This is like you working on yourself, raising your vibrations, putting up those barriers and cutting those toxic people out. Not wanting to bring bad, negative patterns from your past into your new relationships. This is you lifting yourself up, feeling good, feeling happy, being on really high vibes for when you do come in. Self-control. You don't want to be an emotional hot mess. You want to have a strong foundation. You want to be centered. But you are exhausted. Feeling a bit overwhelmed by this connection. Maybe you're working too hard, too much, working yourself up, talking yourself out of it, making it bigger than it is. There's some discontent here. There's been maybe some harsh words or harsh vibrations as far as feeling each other pulling away, feeling that judgment from each other. There's discontent here that needs to be repaired. You're both recognizing that. Okay, one with the sun. Yeah, you feel like this person is happy, makes you happy, will bring happiness into your life. But this is also you coming into being happy with yourself. Getting out of that dark night of the soul and back into the sunlight here. Breadcrumbs or bliss. You're not willing to just take crumbs anymore. You want it all or nothing at all. You don't want half their time, part of their time. You don't want any third-party drama. You don't want to have to compete. You want them to be your everything and to be their everything as well. You know, equal grounds here. Celebrate the sacred gap. You want to celebrate how far you've come together. You want to come together. You might be at a distance here. You want to separate that gap and be together. For this, you were born. You're recognizing this is why your souls are on this earth, to come back together to do some kind of purpose. This is why you always come back together. You're born. Like one of you comes down, the other one also comes down. You're born and raised to come together, to be in love and have a powerful life somehow. Dream sanctuary, yes. You might be playing in the 5D here, visiting and communicating in the 5D, or you're getting sacred knowledge about past lives in the 5D. Change your focus. Don't focus on what negative things are about fighting or what you're scared of. Change your focus like, this is my person. It will come together in divine timing. What do I need to do to prepare myself for this union? Just focus on that. Yes, the love is growing. The love is coming back alive into this relationship. Win or lose, you need to know you're going to lay your stake and your claim here. I feel like it's going to go well. Trust in divine timing. Trust in yourself. Trust in this connection. It is blossoming. This is like seeing someone as very abundant, good mother, good father, somebody who's going to, like if this is your life force, make it stronger, make you happier, make successful. It's going to be a successful union. Holy shit. But you're awaiting results. Awaiting some kind of results before you make a move here. Maybe you're working on co-parenting or getting out of toxic relationships. Maybe you're awaiting COVID results. Any kind of results. You're looking for a sign here. Or you're awaiting results for what you've been working on to bring this union together. So I feel like you're going on a good place here. You're both in your corners doing your work. And pretty soon union will be happening. Communication is definitely going to be happening soon. So hang in there, pile 2. If this resonated and you liked it, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time, guys. Hi, pile 3. How's it going? You picked the cute little crown. Super cute. I like it. Okay, let's start with some charms for you. Sorry if this is loud. Wow. I had a handful and they're like, put it back. It's like they're going after something specific. I pulled the most for you. I do what I'm told. Alright, so lots of letters. Let's start with your letters. Wow. A lot of doubles. Alright, you might want to get a pen and write all these letters down. Pause if you need to. We got 3 O's. Double O. 7. Just kidding. 3 O's. 2 C's. W. V. X. S. F. 2 K's. X. And a P. I got coupe. Whoop. Nothing else is coming to me. I only say what they direct me to do. I know you can make a few words out of this. Cow. So. Like S-O, and then you have so, S-O-W. Play with them a little bit, maybe you'll get more. It's a lot of letters. Then you got the giraffe, the beaver, ooh, the unicorn, alligator, baby cheetah, and the deer, and the whale. Feeling like you have a cosmic big purpose together. Unicorn, one of you is extremely gifted, or both of you. Psychic medium, starseed, beaver, hard at work, either in your professional life or towards this connection. Alligator, wanting to take a big bite out of each other in a sexual way is what I'm getting. Deer, being a little like frozen in headlights, didn't see this coming, very intimidated. Giraffe is like wanting to stick your neck out. Sticking your neck over the fence, trying to figure out what's going on here. Baby cheetah. You might have kids. It's also a snow leopard, maybe. Not a baby cheetah. I think it's a snow leopard. Unique relationship. Snow leopards aren't that common anymore. Wanting to fire that Cupid dart. Give it a shot. Put yourself out there. Put your feelings out there. Dreamcatcher, you're seeing each other in sleep, or you're getting information about this connection in sleep. Love you always. I'm definitely getting a past life connection here. This came in all three. You gotta believe in this connection for it to happen, and you're very in love with this person. Super cute. Alright, I got some channeled songs for you. Brian Adams, have you ever loved a woman? To really love a woman, to understand her, you got to know her deep inside. Hear every thought, see every dream, and give her wings to fly. Then when you find yourself lying helpless in her arms, you know you really love a woman. When you love a woman, you tell her that she's really wanted. When you love a woman, you tell her that she's the one. Because she needs someone to tell her that it's going to last forever. So tell me, have you ever really loved a woman? Definitely want to be in this person's arms, and definitely want to express your feelings to this person. You definitely want them to know that they're your one, to help this grow, to evolve, and also referencing that this person has changed you in a big way. Ooh, Elvis Presley, I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows, surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. I feel like they're getting told that they shouldn't just barge in. Like, that's crazy. You don't know anything about this person. They're like, I know everything I need to know. Like, I'm just going to go for it. We're also questioning your own sanity a little bit as well. It's just meant to be to you. You're definitely feeling that. Alright, here's some details about what's going on in this connection. Then I have some details about how they see you or how you see them. Rumor has it, lots of gossip going on about your life, their life, and your connection. A lot of people talking. Or you're fearing a lot of people are going to talk. Walk of shame. So you feel like you have a lot to make up for. You're holding your head in shame, maybe about past choices. Definitely have some sexual feelings for this person. What's the song to you? I just heard it in my head. You're planning for your future. That's good. You're in a good place. You already know that this is your one, that this is someone you want, and you're working on rushing in and telling them that. Freezer bite, burn. So you might have froze this person out of your life, or they froze you. This connection might have been in separation for a while, could have froze you out, could have blocked you, or vice versa. We met on social media, but never spoke in person or met in person. So there's never been any physical contact. Maybe that's why you're wondering if it's crazy, or other people might be saying it's crazy because you've never actually met. This is a very unique connection and how you come together here. We have Clark and Lois, Superman. So you could work together or want to work together. You could come into this person's life in secret. Remember, Clark Kent was a reporter by day, Superman by night. So you might be playing a role. Maybe you met them through work, or how you're going to evolve your relationship is through work. Bridget and Mr. Darcy from Bridget Jones' Diary. From two different worlds, wealthy and modest, raised with manners, with a wild, free spirit, unique coupling, but true love. Remember Bridget and Mr. Darcy? Bridget was emotional, pour her side, ran out in the street in her underwear. And Mr. Darcy was like a noble person, went to like all boys school, has a very strict family, is not emotional, very cold a little bit. And there's Bridget like, what? Don't you love me? I'm crazy and you love it. So maybe one of you is very like proper and put together, and one of you is just kind of like a writer, free spirit, I do what I want kind of person. Ooh, like Luke Skywalker. Great life purpose, very gifted and uses their gifts in career. Could be a twin. Beloved member of society, could be shy or soft-spoken, very passionate and brave, could have lost a parent very young. That's either you or your person. Grouped, Guardians of the Galaxy, a man of few words. You are Mr. Darcy out there. Soft-spoken but very wise. Loyal friend, good sense of humor, short attention span but loyal, likes music and to dance, beloved by friends and family. I am Groot. A man of few words, doesn't physically say things, but I feel like this person shows people how they feel. Recesses. Oh dear. Become a clear channel and count your blessings. So there's like a gap, like a divide here that you're going to have to jump over. You're recognizing that. Your person's recognizing that. Become a clear channel. You want to be able to clearly state how you feel. Or this is you opening up to spirituality. Count your blessings. Don't worry about what you've lost. Think about what you have yet to gain and that life is good to you. What are you dreaming about out there? Ooh, nudity. So you might feel like this person can see right through you, strips you bare in an uncomfortable way, makes you feel a little out of your comfort zone because you come from very two different worlds and they shake you up in a good way, but this is also you wanting to see them naked and be naked together. Might be dreaming of them naked. Shouting. You're scared that there's going to be some harsh words and harsh judgment, that maybe when you come in they might yell at you a little bit. You're definitely fearful about that. Roots. You're seeing a great spiritual purpose and connection with this person. It goes beyond the 3D here, and you're well aware of that. Oh, you're very in love with this person. You're dreaming of loving them, marrying them, having babies with them, doing life's work together. Very, very in love here. What shadow work are you dealing with right now? Ooh, black flower fragrance. This connection has dried up. Or it's been a lot of time since you've talked to each other. Like I said, it could have been blocked. You could have blocked them. This is you wanting to revive it, but being very hurt that it died in the first place. Triumph of lies. Maybe you played a part or you told them some fibs or vice versa. You weren't completely honest about your feelings and you're regretting that. You're feeling shame for that. Addicted. This is like stalking, can't get enough of them, maybe a little bit obsessed with them. Or this is addicted to being in that victim mentality and focusing on the hurt. The child I was meant to be. You're healing some inner childhood wounds right now that this person has stirred up, some abandonment issues for you. Trickster. You might be spying on them on social media on a fake page, or you came at them in a very sneaky way that wasn't honest, or you're scared that they're going to be playing you a little bit here. Smudging ceremony, or you might have someone in your life that tricked you, making you think that it was love and it wasn't, and you're fearful that might happen again. But this is you wanting to get out any toxicity, toxic feelings, toxic people in your life, clearing your aura and your space. Walk in beauty. You want to walk in the light and be your true self with this person. All masks off. Medicine woman, medicine man. So you're both very powerful. You're recognizing that you're going to heal each other and bring each other back to life here. Heal your heart spaces from past wounds. Ooh, hello. Coffin. So there was an ending at some point, or you're ending karmic situations because we have bring new beginnings. Might be ending things to start something new. There's been some growth and change, liberating, and your transition. So it's like you're getting rid of what isn't coming with you in your life with this person. You could have broke up. You've definitely been in separation. Stop the pattern. Silent treatment. Abandonment. This person might give you the silent treatment, or you gave them the silent treatment. You want to stop that pattern by coming in to communicate. Definitely recognizing that this person is your twin flame. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So you are different, but you also fulfill each other. You complement each other both in work and in life. You want to date. You want to get to know. You want to put time and energy into this connection. Maybe you weren't willing to do that in the past. Very soon, you're going to decide on how you're going to come forward to this person, and you're going to have communication very soon. There has been some deception, some mask wearing that you got to come clean about. Maybe you hid their feelings, or you ran from them, or you've been stalking them under a fake page. Keeping an open mind that it's all going to go well. You're not letting fear rule you too much. You are finally aware that you deserve the right love and that this person deserves the right love. You're not running from it. You're not feeling unworthy anymore. You're trying not to. Ooh, we have the Death. Yeah. So you're ending things. You could be getting out of a long term, getting a divorce to get this new beginning. You're leaving someone to come towards this person, or vice versa. You want to take leadership here. You want to come in and say, listen, this is how I feel. How do you feel? Where do we go from here? But you want to do it in a graceful way, in a way that they can respect and be happy about, and you want to reach a compromise. You want to put the past behind you. No more fighting, no more argument, no more discontent with this person. You want to come in correct. We have divine drunkenness, ocean of emotion. This person makes you feel unlike anybody else. Like happy, giddy, like you can't stop smiling. You're definitely crushing hard. You're very, very in your feels about this person. Find a safe place to express your true emotions. So you want to get together in a quiet place to be able to do this. You're just very filled up with a lot of passion and love. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human exclamation mark. The unknown is your friend. Lean in to embrace what's next. Change is difficult for you. But you're recognizing that you're willing to go forward with it. Trust faith and have faith in yourself and in the divine that everything's going to work out. Say yes to your higher calling. Say yes to this person and walk away with what doesn't fill your soul up. If you needed a sign, there it is. Well, of time. Your charge is to enlarge. Yeah, definitely. You got a well. Oh, no, wait. Maybe that was pile 2. Did you get the well? They're all mixing. Having a big purpose together. I feel like you are going to work together in some sense as well. Closing out with your tarot here. Daydreams and decisions. You daydream a lot about this person. It's time to make a decision. You're coming to that head. Like you don't want to just have this in your head anymore. You don't want to go round and round. You're seeing a lot of clarity and getting a lot of answers about how you feel in your daydreams. Teach number 5. You could come out together and try to teach people about twin flames and love, or maybe you're some kind of teacher, or you feel this person teaches you about spirituality. You want to seek the truth. You want to know how they feel. And you want them to know how you feel. You want to listen. You want to listen to spirit and watch for those signs. But you also want to sit and listen to your person and hear what they have to say in person. You're still struggling with control. You're trying to control everything. But you got to give up that control to spirit. You're moving. Oh, okay. So you're taking back control of your life, like walking away from people, places, and things that have held you down. You're moving on towards this person that you want to be with. 2 8s. This is all divine purpose happening in divine timing. You're always meant to come towards this person. I feel like you're really recognizing that and making the necessary cuts to your life. Whatever isn't going to fulfill your life together, you're getting rid of. You're listening to spirit. You're on a good path, going well in your twin flame journey, pile number 3. If you like this and it resonated, please hit the like and subscribe button. Talk to me in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Stay healthy, stay safe, and laugh a little, because everybody's way too intense lately. See you next time.